What's up, everybody? It's Greg from Cincinnati Reds Daily. Thanks for being here. We have an Arizona Fall League update for you. Reds prospects are impressing early on. It's been 1 week in the AFL. I'm going to run down kind of how everyone's done, give you a couple quotes, and then we'll be off. But anyway, just want to give you a little update on how some of the Reds players are doing in the Arizona Fall League. So first off, they're playing for a team called the Peoria Javelinas. Yes, that's right, the Peoria Javelinas. They're 3-1 on the season. First, let's get into Alfredo Duno. Duno is one of the Reds' top prospects. He's played in 2 games and is 2 for 6 with 4 walks and 2 RBIs. Duno is really good at drawing walks. He was elite at getting on base in the Florida State League. Here's a quote Duno told MLB.com. There's respect for every pitcher who stands on the mound, but I always go out there and give it my best. I know I'm young. I know the guys are older than me, but I always go out there to compete. That's my challenge. All right, let's next get into Leo Balcazar. Leo Balcazar started, I believe, with High A Dayton, got called up to Double A Chattanooga. He's played in 3 games. He's 4 for 12 with a double, an RBI, 2 walks, and 2 stolen bases. Balcazar was playing a lot of shortstop, and then I think he moved over and played second base a lot for Chattanooga. I think that's where he's been playing in the Arizona Fall League. All right, here's one that you guys are all going to know. Rhett Lauder is pitching in the AFL. Obviously, Lauder did not get to pitch in a single major league game this past season. I think he pitched in about 6 minor league rehab games. He had a couple setbacks. It was just a bad year for Lauder, bad injury luck. Anyway, he looked good in his first start with the Javelinas. He struck out 2 over 2 innings of work and threw 21 of his 23 pitches for strikes. Here's a quote that Lauder told MLB.com's Jesse Borick. I kind of just wanted to come in and fill it up and kind of just get back out there and get my feet under me. I didn't try to look too much into reports or anything. So Lauder, he's just someone the Reds want to get healthy, get some live action under him, and come back into spring training next year healthy. Cam Collier, another top prospect for the Reds. He's 3 for 11 with 3 RBIs and 4 walks. He has struck out 5 times, but overall a strong start for Collier. Jonathan Harmon has pitched in 1 game. He's given up 2 runs on 3 hits and just 2 innings of work. He's walked 2 and struck out 3. He was somebody that MLB.com said he's a prospect to look out for that's not in the Reds' top 30. So just someone to keep an eye on possibly. Luke Hayden gave up 1 run on 2 hits and a walk in his 1 inning of work. And then Trevor Kuntzel. Trevor Kuntzel's a cool story. He pitched an independent ball before getting back into the minor leagues. He had a really good year last year with the Lookouts. He's allowed 1 run, but he did earn a save for Peoria in his lone game this far. He walked 2 and also struck out 2. They didn't play on Sunday because they had some storms that they were dealing with. And then Monday is their normal day off, kind of just like the minor leagues. So they'll be back in action on Tuesday, October 14th, and we'll give another update when we have it. But so far, a pretty strong start for Rhett Lauder, Cam Collier, Alfredo Duno, Leo Balcazar. Those are probably the guys that a lot of people know, or the guys that probably are the closest to seeing action in the big leagues. I mean, I guess Duno is not really that close to seeing action in the big leagues, but obviously he's a top prospect, and a lot of people really like hearing about him. So with that, as always, thank you for being here. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and as always, go Reds.